Okay. What's up, you guys? We're going to do a little bit of Ikoria Draft today. A few words before we get started. I've done a couple of these. I feel like I have a decent hold on the format, decent grasp of the format. I like the set. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a shame that I think the biggest mistake they've made is the cycling thing in designing the set. It just seems like that is a little bit too powerful and a little bit too straightforward to draft. Might draft that if it's open, but I'm not going to commit to anything. I'm just going to go in with an open mind. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm that good at drafting the cycling deck. I haven't looked at a lot of guides or anything, but if it looks open, then I'll go for it. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and do traditional. I prefer traditional draft because I like that's cool because I like I'm a little bit old-fashioned. I like sideboarding. I like the dynamic that adds. Okay, so what do we have? We have a Genesis Ultimatum. This is the one. Okay, top 5 and any permanents go into the battlefield. That's pretty good. I always forget what this one does. This pumps all your creatures. Okay, seems decent. Hemophage seems about the same level. We didn't get any like insane cycling. We didn't get much cycling at all. We got basically almost we have no cycling in this pack, which is pretty insane. Genesis Ultimatum. Do we think that this is good enough? In general, in this set, I like to veer a little bit towards power over consistency, just because this set does so many powerful things. The cycling deck is probably more about consistency than power, arguably, but I don't know. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this guy. Okay. I haven't played with him yet. Pumps your other creatures, is kind of solid on his own. Let's give it a shot. So here we have a Snare Tactician. Not a lot else going on in this pack. Essence Scatter is pretty good. I like Reconnaissance Mission. It's probably not the right pick. Primal Empathy is also pretty good. I'd say the picks here are like Primal Empathy or Snare Tactician. Maybe one of the cycling cards, but not really, because you'd rather just take the snare. I'll take snare because it's on color and it leaves us open to cycling, and it's on color, so there's not a big downside to taking it. If I would have taken the Ultimatum, I'm not sure what I would have taken here. Maybe Primal Empathy. Okay, here we have another Ultimatum. This one is the one. Okay, we get 3 monocolored cards. Our opponent selects one of them, and we shuffle that one back in, and we cast the other ones. That's a reasonable Ultimatum. What else do we have? Humble Naturalist is pretty good. Avian Oddity is pretty good. Giving something flying and drawing a card is not bad. I'm not like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not insanely drawn towards anything here. Could take the Ultimatum. I actually really like Humble Naturalist. I think I'm gonna take it. Will of the All Hunter. So a pump spell that's better if they're blocking, and you can cycle it. Dire Tactics seems pretty good. Some fixing. May just take Dire Tactics. We could take this. sort of decent, pretty good if they're blocking and it cycles. But I think I'm going to take the Dire Tactics. See if we can get away with not drafting a cycling deck. As crazy as that may seem. If we want to splash red, we could take this. Fully Grown is alright. This is not like an insane pack. Gust of Wind's probably my favorite card in this pack. I may take it. I just think it's the best card. Easy Prey is pretty strong. If we have a Mutate theme, this guy's alright. Survivor's Bond, pretty good value. I think I'm going to take Easy Prey. There's a Void Beckoner. Migration Path is not too bad either. Somebody might have an insane ultimatum deck. Yeah. I'm not sure. I kind of like the Void Beckoner. Black is looking semi-open. Here we could take a Excavation Mole or a Jungle Hollow. I feel like those picks make the most sense. I don't think we have to value fixing too highly yet. But in my experience, it's easy to pick these up. So we'll take the fixing. There's another ultimatum. Oh, I guess this is the one I opened, huh? Yeah, it's the same one I opened. Do I take it? It's kind of off color now, but I don't really care about this. There's a chance that we play this. It's a Memory Leak. 1-mana Cycler going around. Could mean something. A couple of okay red cards. Pyroceratops is like a solid card. Brushwag is a decent 1-drop. I think I'm going to take this just because it's a 1-mana Cycler. I think Survivor's Bond is better like as a spell than Suffocating Fumes, but yeah, maybe we'll just take it. Sure. So we're a little bit all over the place. I wouldn't say I love where we're at, but we have some decently powerful cards. I feel like our best cards are like Dire Tactics, this Liger, Void Beckoner's pretty good. Obviously Snare Tactician can be pretty good. Gust of Wind, but it looks like we're not in blue so far. I'm not actually sure which one we want. We already have a Survivor's Bond. I'm taking these cards out. It doesn't mean we're not going to play them. I just feel like they're a little bit less likely. So we got this Mythic dude. Pumps your humans, and he's a 3-mana 3/3. You can sacrifice other humans to destroy big creatures. It's not bad. Kind of negates this card a little bit if we go heavy into humans. Blood Curdle is also good here. Tempted to take Blood Curdle even though this is like a shiny mythic, although we do have I mean, we're kind of in black-white. This is not too hard to get going. Sure, we can take it. What do we have here? We've got a lurking Deadeye. Huh, I don't love this pick. If we're still in green, this isn't bad. Kind of tempted to just take this fixing, just out of not knowing what to pick. Deadeye, taking that so early seems like a mistake. Maybe we just take this charge of the Forever Beast because it's pretty good. Yeah. What is this guy? Human, and then you pick odd or even, and he has protection from that CMC. That's actually a pretty good pickup. Porky Parrot's pretty good. Rooting Mullock is a card I haven't played that much, but it seems good. Drannith Healer, Deadway. Yeah, there's other stuff here, but say Splendor Mare. What else? Ram Through is not too bad. If we end up with some Death Touch, it could be pretty good. Otherwise, there's a Scouted Barons. We've got a couple removal spells. I'm tempted to take the Splendor Mare. It goes good with Snare Tactician. It's a pretty strong card in general. Another Easy Prey, an Auspicious Starix. This card is quite good, except that we are not looking to be heavy on the Mutate, which makes me not feel great about it. I like Easy Prey. Just take that. What do we have here? We have another Splendor Mare. We have a Checkpoint Officer. I find Checkpoint Officer to be pretty strong. It's a little expensive, but you know, mostly does what you need it to do. But Splendor Mare is pretty good. Checkpoint Officer does go with humans. I think I'm still just going to take Splendor Mare. Let's see here. Boneyard Lurker. Glowstone Recluse. We're seeing some really good Mutate. And we haven't gone too deep on the humans thing. So I'm thinking I might take this. Or this. So this gets us a permanent back. Whereas this just pumps the thing it lands on. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm not sure which is correct. I think the spider actually might be better. But this is strong. They're definitely on par with each other. This is an on-color crystal. Otherwise, could just take like an excavation mole. I don't feel that tempted by the mole. I think I'm just going to take the crystal. I'm going to go ahead and cut blue. Not sure what our base colors are. We might be white, green, splash, black. Sure, I don't think we'll play this, but we'll take it. There's a mole. There's a main serval, Helica Glider. I actually don't hate main serval in this deck. Just seems like a nice target for some mutates. But I don't know. Mole's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take the Helical Glider. So this is like a Vigilance synergy card. I don't think we have any Vigilance right now. Ooh, wow. Opened up a Karuga. I don't... Sort of an awkward card for us. I don't really know. I think we might just take it, but I don't know if we'll make it our champion. I do like Bastion of Remembrance, and I like Chittering Harvester, but I think that we have enough 3-drops that this card is going to end up being pretty good. We're also looking a little bit light on the upper part of our deck, so it fits in. Here, I do like Mamba. I don't mind Volpakeet either. I haven't seen Mamba be great, but with a couple more mutates, we might get there. So go ahead and take it. Try to prioritize some mutates. There's a Dire Tactics. Here's a mutate card if we want to take it. We are looking a little bit light on mutates, so I think if we want that dream to happen, we should probably take this. Also, it does turn on, well, I guess we have enough 3-drops. Yeah, I think I'll give this a shot. In general, Dire Tactics is better, but we already have one, and we have like other removal, so... The Ozolith, huh? Don't know how great the Ozolith is. Probably not worth considering. We have a couple counters things, but still probably doesn't get there. Volpakeet is interesting. I think it's between Divine Arrow and Volpakeet. I think I'm gonna take the Volpakeet. See here, another Dire Tactics. I actually kind of like the Dire Tactics. Keensight Mentor is not too bad either. I'm gonna go with Dire Tactics. This is interesting. We don't have, wish we had more red fixing, or happen to be in red, but we don't. Got this Mamba. Yeah, I just don't think we can take this. Oh, black-red fixing. Okay, I think I'm actually going to take the Migration Path to help with our mana. It's looking a little rough. I think we're probably going to cut, like, this thing. Sure. I actually do want access to one of these, but there's another Humble Naturalist. Ooh, it's a late Volpakeet, I feel like. Wouldn't mind this Sandworm, but I kind of want to try to push our mutate theme a little bit harder. I think we have like 5 or so mutates now, which is enough for me to, you know, feel good about the chance of drawing 2 of them. Adventurous Impulse or Spring Jaw Trap. I don't think we're going to Spring Jaw Trap. Spring Jaw Trap. Definitely not playing Pyroceratops, so I'll take Thwart. And yeah. Alright, let's see what we have here. So we need to cut at least like 7 to 8 cards, depending on how many lands we play. And we need to think about kind of what we're playing versus what we're splashing. So as far as fixing goes, we have double naturalist, which works for all of the creatures. We have an Indatha Crystal, and we have a Migration Path. We also have this, which helps us hit our black and green mana a little bit better. So my thought is that maybe we try and maybe minimize the white. Let's see. Problem being is that we have some really good white cards. Maybe we minimize black, but we have these black 1-drops. See how much mutate we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 mutate, which is not a ton. Let's see what happens if we cut black or reduce black. That actually seems kind of tough. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can cut green. So we're definitely green. These black cards cycle. We can cut 1 Survivor's Bond. Probably don't need both. These cards are awkward because they cycle for white too, so you can't just count on getting rid of them if you don't have white. And some of our more powerful mutates, it feels like, are white. Interesting. So let's just see if we cut like this. Let's see if we cut the Snare Tactician. Now we're down to 8 white cards is still a lot. Okay, what if we cut more black? This card can be mutated without black. These cards could be cycled without black. This way we can play about, let's see, we have basically like 3 to 4 black cards. I guess like, no, I guess we have like 5 black cards that like require black. And we could bring, at this point, we can bring Snare Tactician back in. Seems like a somewhat strong card in our deck. I'm just not sure what to cut for it. Almost seems, I think we can actually play probably like 16 lands in this deck because we've got a decent amount of cycling. So this puts us at 16 lands plus a crystal plus a migration path. Like that's, I think that's reasonable. Question is, do we have enough cards to mutate onto if we play it this way? We can always play Splendor Mare, Excavation Mole. We don't have to. We don't have to mutate onto them, and of course we can play like the Volpakeed and the Huntmaster Liger. We can play all of these creatures without mutating, and then mutate onto them. So that's fine. Otherwise, we can try to bring Helica Glider in if we really, really want like another creature. We could even play Garrison Cat, which actually looks semi-okay in our deck, just because it's like a human and it's not a human, so it kind of plays to both sides. I don't think we're gonna play with this mana base. I think we're gonna play like this. This will give us 6 white, probably even 1 less. 7 white, 7 green. Sorry, 8 green, 2 black, but then these add black and Migration Path adds black, this adds black. So we have more like 4 black plus 6 black for 6 black for creatures, 4 black for non-creatures. Pretty reasonable. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to submitting something like this. We could cut the Survivor's Bond, but I think it's kind of good in our deck. It's basically a draw 2 your best cards from the graveyard, or at least likely to be 2 pretty good cards. So might just run this. The thing we're missing out on is the. Oh no, we have a Snow Tactician in here. Yeah, I think I feel good about this. Let's give this one a shot. This is one of those decks where it's the level of focus is a little bit all over the place, but there's a decent amount of power. Like we have answers with the Dire or whatever, the 2 mana removal spells. I feel okay about it. Now, if we go up against a really focused cycling deck, I don't know how we will fare, but we will see. We also have a lot of mana for maybe not enough power, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, this is a little bit of an awkward hand. The thing is that we have cycling, and basically is if we hit any other color of if we hit another color of land, we're pretty good, and we have a cycling for 2. I think I'm gonna keep it, and we're on the draw, and they mulliganed. Yeah, I feel okay about this. Okay, yeah, so we hit there. I don't think I'm going to do any cycling. I think I'm going to probably play the Splendor Mare next turn. fine. So they're playing blue, but they're tapped out. Who actually might just play this and name Odd. Yeah, why don't we do that? That just protects me from the brushwag. Sure. I guess it doesn't, huh? I see what we draw. Okay, here I think what I'm going to do is... actually, I'm going to attack first. Play and dock a crystal. And then I'll probably just exile this. Before he, you know, has a counter or something. Okay, he's gonna bounce. The bouncing there is actually not that good because I can replay it and say 2 now. So I'm not sure I love that play. I can say even now, not 2. Sure. And then I can play this. Oh, I didn't even really think about that, but okay, sure. What, do I exile what? Okay. Okay, so this card could be dangerous once they get it online. So I've got 6 mana. Protection from that. Let's see. Maybe we'll just see what they have going on over there. Two lands. Okay. That makes me want to just remove that. But if they want to trade, I might just let them trade. Sure. I don't know. Okay. So just gonna take it. So clearly their plan is to activate this. I think I'm just not gonna let them do that. Let's see what they got here. Okay, oh interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this out. Looks like I can sacrifice it to this guy. Sure. Okay. Just gonna get in there. Okay. He's gonna trade for the Duranith. Oh, trade for this guy. It's actually fine, right? Yeah. play this. We're 2 mana off from casting this. Sure. Okay. They're probably dead next turn. If they play something troublesome, I can, cycle this to give Death Touch. Or activate this guy's ability. I've got options. Just depends. Okay. Alright, they conceded. So they're just basically playing like blue-green. Good stuff, right? Like it didn't seem like there was a super strong theme. Yeah, I don't know that I need to sideboard. Okay, this hand looks like a keep. Might just cycle this memory leak. Seems like we would rather just see more cards. Easy Prey is a pretty cool card to have right now, even though I can't use it. Might just play this. Interesting. Can't cast this. This guy's an odd and an even. Might play this and name odd. Or maybe just this. Keep that in my hand for now. No attacks. I'll let him activate that. It's fine. I'm just gonna kill that with Easy Prey eventually. Survivor's Bond is not bad. At this point, I really want to hit black mana. So I think I'm going to play Karuga. I'm also missing land drops at this point. So CB has a counter spell. He's gonna make that guy bigger. Really would love to hit a black mana. Let's see. got a lot of gas. I think I might just start getting in there. Just give this guy flying. Get this guy flying, pump everything up. And I can just like return stuff if I need to. Like, it just seems so good. I'm just gonna do that. Thinking about my blocks. If we could just eat this up, but it's like not that good for him. I don't know. I'll just attack like this. Oh, I guess he could pump this. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, that's reasonable. Still not enough power to kill my Liger. Wow, I would love a swamp. I guess I got one black land in the graveyard. This guy can get pro even. Okay. So he can just keep casting using that. Okay, he's not. Oh geez. I was gonna bounce that. That I'm okay with. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand this plan. Is this a plan? Let's see, so I can mutate this. It'll get bigger, and I will get back something, probably. Oh, I can get this back. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that cancels the it does. Wow. That's very good. That explains his move earlier. It's actually really, really good because I need to hit the, I just need to hit my black land so bad. This is why you gotta be careful with 3 colors, kids. Stuff like this does happen. I guess I could just play this guy and start sacrificing. That could be the move. Let's see here. he wants to kill this, sort of okay with it. Oh, he can... Okay, he's got seven flying power. Okay, we've got a game here. Evening Otter is fine. So kill that. Actually, I should probably just kill this. Yeah. Oh, I have to kill that, right? Because I have to live to the next turn. I'm just gonna attack with this. Yeah, if he wants to trade for this, it's fine. Yeah, just get rid of this thing, I suppose. Sure. Now I can do like some complicated blocks. I can also cycle actually to tap this down. Sure, just gonna get that back, that's fine. Let's see, do I want to cycle or do I want to sacrifice? I think I actually prefer to sacrifice, right? Cycle, tap this down. I take 2 in the air, go to 2. Okay, maybe cycling is better. No black mana source, huh? I think I'm gonna have to Survivor's Bond back my Splendor Mare. Uh-oh. Let's see. Exile that. I can swing for some amount. Otherwise, I can give this lifelink. I think I'm actually just dead. Let's see. Sure. Because I have to gain life here. So... Oh, I should have. Damn it. I screwed up. Oh, that was actually misplay. It's all good. I think I'm dead anyway. But I could have maybe bought myself another turn. I should have removed that first and then attacked, but I don't know. I think I'm still dead. Be nice to get this Duskfig Mentor in here, but just don't want to add any more black. Although, what's one card? I think we have a decent shot at winning, though. I don't think his deck is like crazy good. This looks like a keep, especially considering that we can cycle. Looks like he mulliganed. I like easy prey against him. Okay, I think we will not cycle anything. Kind of want Migration Path to hit black mana. Cool, now we can play a... Yeah, go ahead and play this. Sure. Oh, we hit our Survivor's Bond, that's too bad. Sure. So next turn I'll probably cycle if I don't draw a land. Sure. It's actually a pretty good draw. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cycle this. Definitely missing on land a little bit more than I would like. Maybe we should be playing 17. We just have so many land mana sources. We've got 16 land. 2 of the druid, the guy that, you know, the mana dork. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna try to go all in on this guy in an effort to because he has lifelink on him, so even though I'm behind in like hitting my land drops, if I gain enough life, it's kind of like, I don't know, it really eats into his advantage. Like, he's at 10, I'm at 19. If I can just hit another land drop and hit Migration Path, then like I'm fine. Especially when he's just doing like this. Like, what is he doing? Okay, got a Honey Mammoth and a Humble Naturalist. Like, that's fine. I do need to hit a land drop like next turn though. Okay, that was excellent. What are my options? I can like, I don't have any cycling for 1 right now. I could like exile that and then just like hit him for 4, but I think I like, do. Just have to be careful. This is a pretty important turn. It's a shame I don't have any other thing that I could play. Like I can. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do this so that I can do more things next turn. This basically catches us up. We could even trade here, but I'll take my chances not trading. Yeah. Next turn I may go Snare Tactician into Dire Tactics. Onto that. And then just swing. Yeah, like if he's just doing this, this is like almost nothing. That's fine, I'll take 5. Cool, finally we hit our land drops. Oh, I forgot he had that. Well, good thing we have this spell. Yep. It's fine. It's also fine. Probably gonna Dire Tactics this at instant speed, so I do suppose I will just play Sure. Sure. He's just dead next turn. Because I can Dire Tactics and then Hunt Master Liger on here. This is gonna be like a 4/5. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Oh, I guess it does matter. Well, shucks. So let's see, mutate here. That will give me like 4, 9. Good cycle too, but I think I just have to do this. Okay. I don't think he was actually dead there, but he didn't feel like waiting for the math, so that's fine. Okay, so we're 1 win in with our crazy black, green, white deck. See if we can get another win here. Alright, well, this is no land, so we're gonna mulligan. This is a keep. Yeah, it's a keep. A begrudging keep. What do we put back here? With a hand like this, I don't know. I feel like putting Void Beckoner back is probably best. My logic there is that Cavern Whisperer is a very relevant mid-game card if we hit black. I think I might cycle this. Yeah. Okay, so we're for sure going to hit all our colors, which is pretty good news. Go ahead and just cast this. So, problem with this card is that he now, yeah, like he can't just spend his whole turn, you know, tapping things down. Could mutate this, but it doesn't really do anything right now. I think I'm actually just gonna... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna attack. I think I'm going to do this. Obviously, I have to get a swamp. And then, doesn't really matter, just get another plains because I have a forest in my hand. I'll let him go. The reason I'm not attacking there is because I have cards that want me to have creatures in play, and it's just not like the best trade. Okay, so he really is like all in on humans, which I respect. His trades aren't great if I just like go in with that. Otherwise I can play this. This also makes him discard. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, hit a land. Oh, it says Menace too. Trading for his 2 best cards. How do I feel about it? I feel okay about it. I don't know. No, I think I'm still just gonna hold back. Because he's still like doesn't have great options. So now, how much mana do I have? 4. I have 8. Not quite enough to play both of these. I think I'm just gonna play this one. Just leave it at that. Next turn I'm gonna draw 2. Get a fat hippo on the board. Assuming he doesn't kill anything. Looks like he might be missing a second color. Yeah. So. Oh, now I can do this even. So he's got even, odd, odd, even. So I think I'm going to protection from... Might just go protection from odd, and then he can tap it down if he wants. But it's pretty annoying for him. I'm going to play this. Draw 3 guards. Is it 3 or 4? I think this guy just counts as 1. Yeah, 3, and that's pretty sick. Okay, yeah, he can start tapping things down. That's fine. He could swing in for like 3, 5. Yeah, not enough. Let's see here. I can Vulpikeet on this. Start getting in there with a flyer. Or I can Vulpikeet on this. Get him to discard another card. He has to start tapping that thing down. I think I like it on here. Actually, yeah, no, I'll play this guy. No play. This guy. Okay. Man, people give up so easy on this game. It wasn't over. I actually felt like there were still like plays to be made in that game. I guess maybe if his hand was just real bad, he was missing, you know, he's mana screwed or color screwed. But I mean, he had some interaction. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, looks like another keeper. I've got all our colors of mana. Don't really have anything going on early, which kind of sucks, but we can at least kill their early play. Like, killing an early tapper is like a fine play. And then on 4 we can either ramp up or play the Boneyard Lurker. Sure. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and play that. It's gonna attack. Okay, so they are black-white. So he probably has, yeah, like that, like dire tactics, things like that. I may just block so that I can get this back with Boneyard Lurker later. I don't know, depends how things shake out, but okay, it's a pretty good card. This is a reason to leave it in play, but oh well, too late. Okay, I'll actually play this now. See how he plays, because if he attacks into it, he definitely has a creature or a like a trick or something, I think. But if he doesn't, then we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so he's just gonna tap it down. That's fine. Okay, we got a game here. We got a game. What can we do? I kind of like ramping just because we're stuck. But Yeah. What does ramping get me? It means I can play Karuga, which is pretty big. Sure. Not going to attack. If he has more cyclers, then I guess he has more cyclers. Yeah. Okay, so he gave Death Touch to this. Probably just gonna Dire Tactics that thing. Ooh. Just play this and then Dire Tactics that. Or I can just play this. I think I like doing this. Play this. Dire Tactics. Sure. Let's get that thing out of the way. Yeah, we'll go with that. And maybe I'll just cycle this. Sure. It gets me for 4. Slightly annoying. Go ahead and cycle this, not doing anything. Okay, cool. There's a couple things I can do here. I kind of want to play this. So 1, 2, 3. I have 7 mana, so I could play. I could get both of these back and replay both of them. Kind of like doing that, but it still leaves me with this guy as a problem. This guy can't even block him successfully, but could also play this guy, get the dude back, and then okay, and now I have the Void Beckoner, which I can use to cycle onto something. Let's go here. What does this guy have? No minutes or anything. Take 2, getting pretty low. Might be time to just swing with some lifelink. I can play this, give it pro even. Pro even. Swing with lifelink. Get him to discard his last card. Could also just play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like just lifelinking it here. Okay. was a really pretty lucky draw there. So now I have something that has pro his creature. Yeah, that was good. Sure, I'll just play this to draw some cards. Yeah, mutate onto here. Sure. So now he's dead in about 2 turns. Alright. Gives up. Wonder what his last card in hand was. So this is pretty cool. We're 2-0. We haven't played against like a really good cycling deck yet, so I don't know. I don't know what that means, or you know how we match up against that kind of deck, but we'll see. Play first. Yeah, this is probably one of our better hands. Don't know if we're really ramping into anything in particular, but uh-oh, could be. Could be the dreaded. The dreaded cycling deck. It looks like it. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. I might just kill that now. I'm trying to think if that's the right move. Actually, I think I'll just play this. Yeah. I think playing this is good. He's going to start going off, but, I mean, if he taps everything down this turn, it's fine. We're really close to just being able to play out Void Beckoner, which is pretty good. So let's see what he does here. Yeah. I guess we just go ahead and do it, right? Yeah, why not? Sure. So he gets us for a couple damage. No attacks. I don't think we want to use Void Beckoner just to get like a, you know, kill a Draenei Stinger, but sure. So right now he can just cycle once. If he has a 1 mana, yeah. Give me the 2. That's fine. Pretty good draw. don't know how much better our targets are gonna get, so just go ahead and do that now before he gets a free, you know, lightning bolt or more worth of damage on me. Like, it doesn't kill that thing, so. Ooh, wow, that's a draw. So this is pretty good. Knocks off a card, and now we have a flyer. We can't block with the prickly. Do like that. Things start getting really crazy, we can cycle just to tap down the prickly marmoset. But for now, I'm just going to let him hit me for some absurd amount of damage. Hopefully it's just like 2 or 3 cycles and he doesn't, you know, have 4 1-mana cyclers in hand or whatever. He doesn't end up being able to cycle 5 times in this turn, which I guess is technically possible. Okay, so not quite there. So far we're going to be at 11. Okay. Uh-oh, it's happening. 6. Okay, so he's gonna hit us for 12. Pretty good. 5, 7, 8. Damn, we're so close, but not quite able to win. Okay, I like that. I think we can play this now, right? Yeah. Now we have this, which is decent blocker. He could probably just attack through it, even though it's an 8/8. Or he probably has like the tapper and the cycler. But if he doesn't, then we win. Now, I assume if he does, he wouldn't have to think this long about it because we're tapped out. We have nothing in hand. Okay, that's fine. So he's looking for something. He doesn't have it in hand. Oh, oh, he drew into that. Insane. Yeah. So this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, which is I don't love that this is a deck. Something about it just feels a little, I don't know what it is. It's like, feels a little bit unfair. It's the kind of deck that it just feels like it should be a little bit harder to pull together. I've really only tried to draft it once, the cycling deck, and I failed, but from just how much I've seen it and what I've heard, apparently it's like pretty easy to get together. I don't know what I can really play. This thing could be okay. This thing maybe is good. Not sure. Like, this would allow me to like stop the monkey. Memory League lets me get the direct damage spell out of his hand, so maybe don't want to get rid of that. Might just try one of these, see what happens. Yeah, it was pretty close. We were basically 1 turn off, but we were also on the play, so I'm not feeling great about winning these 2 matches, or these next 2 rounds. Okay, I don't like this, but I don't want to mulligan either. If we hit a couple lands, we're kind of just dead. Okay. No, Boneyard Lurker. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do? We could just Dire Tactics it. Probably what I'm going to end up doing. Yeah. Maybe it's better to try to thwart the enemy. Maybe that's the right move there. I'm not sure. Kind of just want to draw something so I can charge the Forever Beast this guy. Okay, that works. Could just play this name Odd. Kind of like that. So he can't target this with the Snare Tactician, which is pretty sweet. Get... I'm trying to think. Fine. I don't know if that's the right move. It just feels like when you let them build up a board, they dominate you, so I'm trying to not let them do that at all. But I'm not sure. So this guy still has protection from this, which is pretty sweet. But he's tapped, so he'll be able to hit me for 5 here. And he has 5 cyclers in the graveyard. Oh no. Oh no. Big bummer, big bummer. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to attack because I want to mutate onto this, so I will chump, even though I don't want to, because I think getting him to discard and then getting this back is really good, or at least pretty good. I think he can just kill me if he has the Helix. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is not good. Because now I just end up trading. Sure. Yep. Oh my god, insane. Yeah, that one didn't even really feel like we were in it. They always feel like they're just like 2 turns ahead of you. Which is how you know it's broken. Okay, well, I guess that was a lesson in, you know, the format, which is you can draft a, you know, what I think our deck was like a perfectly good deck. You can see how it, you know, did pretty well against other fair decks, and then it goes up against a cycling deck and really didn't even stand a chance. I mean, I think there are probably draws where our deck can win, but they seem like they're, you know, the minority, because we had pretty good draws and we had answers. I'm not going to say I played perfectly, but it felt like they were always like a turn or two ahead of us, even though, you know, in both games we were on the play and both of our draws were like pretty decent. It didn't feel like, you know, we didn't get mana screwed, we didn't really get color screwed, it didn't feel like we didn't have a sequence of plays. We just got stomped. So that's the one thing I don't like about this format. I'm not just saying that because I've lost. I mean, I've played a lot of Magic. It's cool when there are, you know, archetypes and stuff, but something about this deck feels kind of, the cycling deck feels kind of gimmicky and just not, you know, it's not like, if you think back to Innistrad, that format, where there are some really crazy decks that are also really powerful, but they're hard to draft. Like, it has to kind of come together. You have to kind of know what you're doing. The interactions are pretty complicated. For like the Burning Vengeance deck. For this deck, it's like it's literally you draft the common and I guess uncommon, but definitely the common cycling synergy cards. You cycle, and then you pretty much win. That deck didn't have any interesting rares. It just had the Helix. That's the one uncommon that you want. Or I guess it's not called Helix. Whatever the red-white damage spell is, it had that. And other than that, like, that's it. And I don't even know if he beats me without that card. So I think that really how you draft that deck is you look for that card first, ideally. Like, if I open that pack 1 pick 1, I'm definitely going to try to go into cycling. But other than that one uncommon, like, it feels like, you know, feels like you're in the driver's seat if you get that deck. So I don't know. Those are just some random thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll probably upload more. And yeah, y'all have a good one.